Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Subject Crypto. I am your host, Ethan, and today my microphone is going to be a little bit louder than yesterday, and we got further upgrades, improvements coming along in that, and yeah, getting along with it. I hope wherever you are is great, and I hope everything's going well for you guys and your portfolios and everything like that. So, essentially, what we're looking at now is a little bit of a recovery from yesterday. Everything's looking a little bit better. Tether is down. Cosmos, USD coin, uh, Unis said Leo. Sure. Um, so Bitcoin's back about 11,500. Ethereum's down below 400. XRP, does anybody really care? But it's 27 cents, 28 cents. I'm just joking for all the XRP fans. But Tether's managed to stay at $1. Chainlink 15. You get the picture. You can read these. So, going on. This is kind of what I'm kind of between patterns here, because we got a couple different ones, and it really depends on how the next few days are going to play out. So, yesterday, if you saw the video, I made this channel in which we have this support here, we got the resistance here, we got the midline right about there, indicating that the next high would be higher, and then the next low would be lower than that. And that's based off of these two lows here. And then this one was just kind of like I'll make you guys think that we're doing really well, but actually this pattern is going to play out a lot longer than you think, which is fine. It's just playing with my emotions. It's fine. It's what happens. But based off of the yesterday's price action, I've also been considering a new pattern. A new pattern. Yes, Ethan, a new pattern. So, much like how we had back here, I previously had something that looked similar to this. It wasn't exactly in these placements, but it was roughly, that's what it looked like. It was roughly about that. This might have been a little bit taller. But yeah, so anyways, it was like buy here, sell here. That was basically kind of what I was playing with. Did I act on any of the selling? No, I only acted on the buying, because I love it. Why would I want to get rid of it? So anyways, this price action here that we had yesterday made the low even with the previous one. So let me make this a little bit bigger. Sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, the fact that this one and this one are the same kind of now indicates that we're in a channel rather than like a horizontal channel, rather than like a diagonal channel upward. I'll look up all these technical terms later, but it's basically just a channel horizontally. Typically, this pattern is seen in commodities. Actually, things more like, yeah, commodities, which have very like cyclical patterns. There's, I think Walmart kind of does that. I think, like energy companies have the cyclical pattern where they just kind of trade between two levels, and they just do that over and over again, and that's because their earnings in the wintertime are different than their earnings in the summertime. And if you play those out, if you base it off the EPS or earnings per share, then yes, it does work out that way. But it doesn't always work out that way. So, enough of that. But so that's where channels can be seen as by Ethan or Subject Crypto University. But so yeah, we're kind of in this horizontal channel, bouncing off the bottom, probably going to go up the top, then going to go to the bottom, then the top, maybe. So we're either in that, based off of the next few days, we're either going to be trading within this volume profile. This is where a lot of the volume has been traded in recent times, and actually as of this chart only right here because that's how it measures it. So we're either there or we are back at a channel upward. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. And if we're basing my knowledge off of my video from a couple times ago, then what if that's still here? Then the channel will go up to this one. Eventually, it'll break this one, and then it'll go up to that one, and then it'll come back down to this probably, and then continue onward to $100,000 million. But enough of the jokes. So I do have a little bit of evidence that kind of supports the chart that I made just this morning, and that is right here. So this is a tensor chart. I'm sure you've seen them. A lot of people use them. There's a lot of information here, and it's very, very valuable. Very, very valuable. And honestly, the first time I saw one, I was like, dang, that is actually really, really useful because you can see where people are placing their orders. You can see the order book as a visual representation, and that is really, really important. That is breakthrough technology. So, if you notice down here, and I turn the minimum volume up like very, 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 very high. I can turn it up all the way. And so basically, if you've never seen one of these before, you can choose the amount of volume that you see. So like at all of these levels, people have orders, and yeah, that'll happen. But if you turn it up all the way, then you can only see where most of the orders are, or the high volume ones. And there's been a wall up here at 12.5 for the entirety of August, basically. And during that same duration, there's been a wall down here at 11.06 or 11,000, something like that, 10,996. Those numbers really don't. The specifics don't matter, but this is important. Because look at here. As soon as you break through one of these lines, it goes until pretty much the next one. And we're looking at Coinbase Pro, which has a significant amount of volume. You can also go in here and look at other ones. Let's check out one more. How about Binance is used pretty good, but we're not going to get a USD valuation. Or anything. Whoa. Oh yeah, it defaults to the 5 minutes. It always messes me up. So yeah, very similar indeed. Back at the 11,000 and the 12.5. So that's about where my lines are also. And the funny thing is that's almost exactly where I put my line. I put my line about right here, and they put that right here at the top of here. And it hasn't been broken yet. And we got a little bit of price action. People are hoping that it would go to 13,000. That order is long gone, but somebody thought it was going to go that high, and I might have been one of those people during that time. Which makes sense if you draw the line, it looks pretty good. But so anyways, back on track. As soon as it breaks one of these lines, it goes to the next line. And in this case, it broke through two of them. So there was enough volume and enough price action to surpass those. And this one got taken out here, went up, didn't make it, fell back down because the wall is no longer there. It wasn't here for these, so it was able to fall through it. And we got a little bit of support somewhere down here. So these walls, this wall here, since it's yellow, I think the darkest it goes is red. These are very significant levels. That means that there's a lot of buying power down here and probably a lot of selling power up here. Now these could also be sells. That's the tricky part. But it's probably a buy if it's smart money, and this is probably a sell if it's smart money. And assuming that these people know what they're doing, but these could also be stop losses. And these could be entry points, but I doubt that's an entry point because you wouldn't really want to enter this unless it was above the trend, at least in my opinion, and that's not financial advice. So, just a little bit of brain candy to kind of make you think kind of about the current market situation. I'm not panicked at all. I think a lot of people are using this opportunity to accumulate a little bit more, put a little bit more aside, and see how it goes as well. But not too much to worry about yet, at least. And I think there's going to be at least one more upside. There's going to be at least one more. Mark my words on that one. So, thank you guys for tuning in. That's everything I had for you guys today. I just wanted to put that a little bit out there. Either on this video or the next video, I'm going to have an intro depending on how quickly I can do that. Microphone, more updates in the future. Branding might be a little bit still up for change. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, Subject Crypto. Sub if you enjoyed, like if you want. And I love you all, and hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.